Alrighty, welcome to another 4-on-4 cube draft, and we've got an interesting pick one, pack one here. Updraft's passing to me, I'm passing to Gainsay. We've got Hole Breacher, and we've got Caracas. There's also a Parallax Wave. I'm waiting for BK to come back, I guess we can. I actually think that the best pick here is Caracas. I mean, a Hole Breacher is very good, but I feel like if I take Hole Breacher, then Gainsay, I guess he's probably not going to take Caracas, or he's going to take Caracas and then Parallax Wave. I just think Caracas is a better pick one, pack one than Hole Breacher. Obviously, if I get past a bunch of draw sevens, I'll regret that some. But look, now I can take Memory Lapse. Cuneo almost always plays blue, so I like cutting blue there. I don't mind that I passed him a Hole Breacher. I'll also just not pass him any wheels if I can. And passing a Noble and a Brainstorm. Sentinel, Crasis. There's a bunch of blue-greenish, or like, I guess there's like 5 green cards in this pack, but I love Memory Lapse. I'm just going to take that. And followed up, there's a Breeding Pool. There's Relic of Sauron. I do like that card a lot. There's True Name. Yeah, True Name's whatever. True Name's fine. I just don't think it's like a super high pick. I think I might just take Relic of Sauron. It's really good with 2-mana counters. Turn 4, you cast Relic, and then tap it to Memory Lapse their play, and then you just end up with a ton of mana. And I don't think this pack is super strong. I don't mind passing Bitter Triumph, Third Path, Iconoclast. Those are all fine things. Plus, it keeps us open for artifacts. I do like that. Here, I might just Trinket Mage. I like that one well enough. I don't think Glorybringer is something I need to slam right away. Mystic Forge, Talisman, Triplicate Titan, Zerta. There's all some stuff that could wheel here, but I'm happy enough taking Trinket Mage. And so far, pretty happy with this Caracas pick over Hole Breacher, obviously. It's a close pick, but I think Caracas is just so busted now. You end up with Legends in your deck at a pretty high rate, but also they're just going to have Legends in their deck. There's 2 Legends in this pack. How many packs, how many packs don't have a Legendary in them? And as new cards get added to the cube, a lot of them just are Legends because it's designed for Commander these days. Oh, now there's Othari. I do like Othari. Pretty hard to resist that here. I like Thundering Falls too, but I'll take Othari. This could be just like a kind of Jeskai deck. I do like those. Ooh. And now there's Mystical Tutor, Talisman, and Sunfall. These are all kind of appealing. I don't think I'm in a spot to take Mystical. There's a bunch of Flash targets here too, so I guess no one's opened Flash yet. I don't want to take Scion. I do like that card. I might just Sunfall here. I think Sunfall is pretty strong, and we could have a good setup for kind of like blue-white red control, blue-white splashing Othari sort of thing. Seems like a good place to be. All right, here, Duelist of the Mind is not a legend, even though maybe it looks like he should be. Nathan's a legend. I'll give him that. The Interrupter's pretty good. I kind of like Interrupter. It's not the best card ever, but Duelist of the Mind, I don't have a lot of ways to trigger it. I guess Memory Lapse does, Caracas can. Or I could just take the Interrupter. I'll just take the 2-drop, though. I think 2-drops are generally better to take than 3s. See, because now I'm going to get a 3. I'll take Tidebinder here over like Godless Shrine. Look, there's another legend. And maybe this Trinket Mage makes it, maybe not. I don't really look like I'm going to draft artifacts at this point, which is fine. But I do have a good start to blue-white control. I could move off of white if I need to. Oh, I think I will take Bonnie Paul here. That is really good with Caracas. And I don't really care about passing elves or any of these black cards. All right. Maybe I don't play the white. I can play blue-green, perhaps, or some combination of all those things. Pentad Prism will help. Winds of Abandon is a decent card. I don't like it in control decks. I like it in creature decks. I kind of want to just take Pentad Prism because I don't know which direction I'm going. Eagles of the North could also be pretty strong, but I like Pentad Prism. Okay, Waterlog Grove, Gemstone Mine. I don't think I want Land Grant. I don't really like Gemstone Mine in control decks. I think I'd rather just take the Waterlog Grove, though I'm not like thrilled about it or anything. Mystic Forge Wield, which could be good in an artifact deck, but I think I'm supposed to take Talisman of Curiosity to go with Bonnie Paul. You know what? I'll take Regrowth here. This is just, maybe I'll open Time Walk. I'll take Razor Verge, I think. It looks like I'm going to be a multicolor blue X deck, so I think just taking Fixing, I mean, I could easily be Bant splashing Othari. I don't know, we'll have to see. Oh, there's Tolarian Academy, huh? Artifacts, I mean, Mystic Forge wield, so maybe there was just light on artifacts. I do love me a Tolarian Academy more than anything else, and I'm passing a Bombardiers, but we got past a decent amount of red, black stuff kind of late. There's a Flooded Strand. All right, I'm just going to take Academy here, as if there was any doubt, but it's okay. We've got Trinket Mage, we got Pentad Prism, we got outs for Academy. Now there's a DAC and Carnage Interpreter, but I think I'll just take Ponder. I don't really know where we're at, and wheeling Sicaran Infiltrator would be nice. Passing a Mind Twist, a DAC, Carnage Interpreter. Yeah, that's all fine. We can do that. I might get Expressive Iteration back if I still want it. And here, so Flash still definitely not opened. If I knew I was getting Retrofitter, I'd be interested in Cradle, but I think right here I'm interested in Windswept Teeth, because I do want to play this Bonnie Paul, and you can play Academy and Control decks. I have a good start to like a Bant deck here. Maybe splashing Lothari, maybe not, but happy enough taking Windswept Teeth and feeling pretty good about the color fixing situation. Obviously, I would like to take some more artifacts, but taking Ponder into Windswept Teeth helps. And I've got the Relic, a Pentad Prism, a Talisman. It's not too late. We'll just get past a Retrofitter and then a Jeweled Amulet and, wheel this Battle Ball, go from there. Maybe Guy's Cradle comes back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's definitely possible for Guy's Cradle to come back. Not super likely, but it definitely could happen. Well, there's yet to be an artifact in any of these packs. Well, there is a Brazen Borrower, though. I do like Borrower a lot. Oust is also good. I think I should probably take Borrower, because I don't know how much white I'm going to play. Though they're both very strong. Maybe I actually just do want the Oust. I think Sunfall and Windswept Teeth, Razorverge Thicket, Caracas, they're all pretty good at pushing me towards playing white. All right, let's take Oust then. And we've got a Regrowth chilling here too if I end up wanting to go down that path. Ooh, here there's an Simulacrum Synthesizer. I only have one expensive artifact right now, but I could definitely get more. There's also Lightning Bolt, because Lightning Bolt's just a really strong card, though I didn't take that Volcanic. It's also Pick Your Poison, Swords to Plowshares. Pick Your Poison does look pretty good here. I'm kind of feeling like this Academy's not quite coming together. I'm passing a Grief and a Bolt, which I don't love, but there's also Esper Sentinel. I mean, Esper Sentinel is also... I actually find Esper Sentinel to be pretty good. You know what? I'm going to take the Simulacrum Synthesizer. Okay, look, now there's Bauble, Chromatic Star, Boots. Yeah, now I take Chromatic Star. Maybe wheel Bauble, if I'm lucky. Though I don't think that's going to happen. Boots has a good chance of coming back. Oh, wow, now there's Candelabra, Anthopter Foundry, and Nexus. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 cards are going to be in this pack when it comes back. I love Candelabra, but with Simulacrum Synthesizer, I kind of think I should take one of the expensive artifacts. Nexus of Becoming is kind of nice with Lothari, Bonnie Paul. All right, I'll take Nexus here. You know, Candelabra might come back. It's possible Tendrils and Candelabra. No, there's only one card in the pack. It's going to be Tendrils, damn. It's okay. I still think I do need to take Nexus here. It looks just quite good in this deck. And putting artifacts into play, like putting a Chromatic Star into play as a 3/3 is also pretty sick. So I think that's pretty good. And then here, oh, there's a Portal. Portal to Phyrexia also works really well with Nexus of Becoming. You can put it into play. It'll be a 3/3 that makes them sack 3 things. It's also Assimilation Aegis or Manifold Key. Manifold Key doesn't really work right now, though it would hopefully work in the future. You know what? I'll take the Portal, and now it's time to take cheaper artifacts. Oh, there's Coalition Relic. Perfect with Synthesizer. I like Talismans too, but I have Pentad Prism and Talisman. Let's just take Coalition Relic over Narset and Memory Jar. And followed up with the Sicaran Infiltrator that came back. Oh, this Synthesizer is actually looking like it's going to be good. Okay, well, I'm glad we ended up this direction. I'm going to put Lothari on the board for now. Oh, Battle Ball came back. So did Gaia's Cradle. No, Battle Ball's also great with Nexus. All right, let's take that. And all I really need now is cheap artifacts. I suppose here, I'm probably going to hate Imidane's Recruiter. I think it's the best card. And I passed Bombardiers. I don't really want to pass that back. Oh, Channel. Oh, we are looking like a Channel deck, all right. Okay. Yeah, and Lava Spur Boots came back. Sure, I'll take that. Oh, Candelabra last pick. Ooh, those fools, those utter fools. Now I'm loving this. This Oust Yeah, this house is going to be a fine splash, though I kind of wish I just took Brazen because it looks like I'm just going to be blue-green. Getting the Sunfall out of here, I think. Though, Oust is pretty easy to cast. All right, let's go. Oh, there's a Mox Ruby, and we might wheel Mishra's Workshop. It's not a 0%er. We got a last pick Candelabra. We're the only one drafting artifacts. Passing, yeah, look, there's Fractured, Bloodstained Mire, Headliner Scarlet, Brain Freeze. Those four, oh, and Bat definitely going to go. So I just need someone to take Tar Pit, Staff, or Malcolm. All right. Slamming Ruby. I have nothing to fetch for with Windswept Teeth right now. That's kind of a drag. I could really use blue-white or blue-green. Blue-green would be ideal, of course. Oh, and then now there's a Basalt Monolith. And there's a Solitude, but I'm just going to take Basalt Monolith. I think that's going to work totally well. All right, let's take Monolith here. We're in the market for the Gadgeteer. Forensic Gadgeteer would be awesome. More stuff to channel out. Like if I saw an Emrakul, I'd probably just have to take it. Oh, there's Emrakul. Well, there's a Chaos Defiler, which is a good sign that maybe Updraft is not playing red or red-black. There's also Coveted Jewel. Oh man, Coveted Jewel is also great with Channel and with Nexus, but I think I just take Emrakul. Emrakul, just having Channel Emrakul in your deck is just so good. And Coveted Jewel could actually come back. I think Thalia, Defiler, Scalding Tarn are all going to get taken. K-Command, yeah, it's possible, but just take Emrakul here. And now there's Saheeli and Bankbuster. This is looking like a pretty good deck for either, honestly. Kind of like Saheeli, though I could use more zeros. I feel like I've got enough kind of expensive stuff. Bankbuster is a little... I view Bankbuster as being more expensive than Saheeli because Bankbuster takes like repeated activations to get value from. So I think I'm better off taking Saheeli here. Still don't know about that Coveted Jewel Emrakul pick, but Channel Emrakul is obviously a really busted combo. You have a Ponder to go look for it. Okay, here... Oh, Metamorph. I could also take Sneak. I don't have red fixing, but I have some pretty good cards to sneak in. I have Coalition Relic, Chromatic Star, Pentad Prism. Maybe this Heath does something. And I think Metamorph will be good, but I think having Sneak here will make this deck a lot more powerful. I even have Karakas. I can sneak in Bonnie Paul, then Karakas it back. That's pretty sick. Mox Ruby helps too. All right. Definitely could use some lands. We've got no duels like that are fetchable. We've just got the Windswept Heath, and we have like a Waterlogged Grove and a Razor Verge Thicket. But Nettle Cyst looks like it's going to be pretty effective in our Simulacrum Synthesizer Saheeli deck, so I will take that. Not worried about the rest of those cards. 3 more picks till we get our Mishra's Workshop back. Nathan, no bueno at this point, I don't think. I think the Tidebinder's also going. Trinket Mage definitely good at this point. Battle Ball I think will be good. It's good with Nexus. It's good with Portal. It's fine with Channel. It's also castable with Academy, especially if I get this Workshop. Oh, there's Breach and Wheel. Oof. We passed Brain Freeze and Hull Breacher. I think I just take Wheel of Fortune and hope that didn't take the Brain Freeze. I think he was a lot more likely to have taken the Hull Breacher than he was the Brain Freeze. So I think I'm supposed to take Wheel. Plus, I'll play Wheel in this deck. Oh, there's the Gadgeteer. Perfect. Forensic Gadgeteer, you are in. And Mishra's Workshop. Let's go. Come on, Updraft. You could do it. You can send me a Workshop. It is totally fine. At this point, we're not getting great fixing, but we're just going to have to kind of rely on our artifacts to do that, I guess. Honestly, I might just cut the Oust, which is kind of sad, but I just want to be red, blue, green and not have any other colors. This is basically 16 land right now. All right, that's not too... the Workshop came back. I knew it. All right. Slam and Workshop. So now that means the Coveted Jewel could also come back here. That would be extremely good if it were to do so. And at that point, I kind of feel like we have a deck. Okay, no Coveted Jewel, but I'm going to take Vaultborn Tyrant now. It's not good with Nexus. You put a 3/3 Vaultborn Tyrant in, not good. It is great with Sneak, though. And this deck can also cast it. Oh, the Jewel's the next pack. All right, it came back too. All right, sorry, Eureka. We got some cuts to make. This is going to be tough. This is looking like a really good Synthesizer deck, too. I'll just hate Inquisition, I guess. Synthesizer... has a lot it can cast. Maybe I don't play the Vault-Born Tyrant as good as it is. I think Battle Ball's probably better because it works with Nexus. Oh, Mind Stone, sure. It works with Mishra's Workshop. It works with Channel, yeah. There's also Bonnie Paul. I guess I could consider cutting Bonnie Paul instead. But I think with the Caracas, I'm a little more into Bonnie Paul. They're both pretty good, though I guess the Nexus is a lot better with Bonnie Paul. You put a 3/3 Bonnie Paul into play, and you get a big Ox and all that. All right, Dig is not going to make it either. Oh, I don't know. I cut this Windswept Heath, though I guess it doesn't actually do that much for me. All right, let's get to deck building here. Let's see where we're at. All right, so this is currently 14 lands, so I probably need to cut 2 or 3 cards. I think the Sneak and the Wheel are going to be good. Sneak Emrakul is obviously great. Sneak Bonnie Paul, Sneak Battle Ball. Sneak Battle Ball is just fine. It's still pretty good. Trinket Mage looks good. I mean, Lava Spur Boots is only good because it's a 1-mana artifact, really. It's not much else. I mean, Memory Lapse is good. I'm loath to cut anything that works with Workshop, but I guess I can cut the Lava Spur Boots. I want all these expensive cards. This is such a Channel Workshop deck. 14, 15 lands. My mana base is also not going to be amazing. Is there any thought to cutting Bonnie Paul and Sneak? There's also Wheel of Fortune, which I definitely could cut. I'm going to play, if I play enough red for Sneak, let's see what my mana might look like with or without Sneak. Let's see. So I have a decent amount of blue cards, 4, 5, 6, kind of like 7, 8. Let's see, if I have one more island would probably make me feel pretty good about that. And then 4, 5 green sources, 6 green, 7 green, 8 green. So if I do like this, so this is 15 lands, and this is a pretty good amount of blue and green. So the question is, do I want to play like, if I play like 17 lands, I'll have 3, 4, 5 red sources. Oh, there's Coalition Relic too, 6 red sources. You know, the Coalition Relic means I could probably cut an island as well. All right, I think I like the power that Sneak and Wheel give me. I don't really want to cut Sicarian Infiltrator. Oh, I also have another way to Emrakul. Forensic Gadgeteer Basalt Monolith. Just pretty nice. Do I want to cut? I could cut Saheeli. Saheeli and Nettlecyst are both like kind of borderline. I don't have enough cheap spells to make Saheeli that good. I've got a couple cheap spells. I've got Star, Candelabra. Actually, you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to cut Nettlecyst and Saheeli and then put in Vault-Born Tyrant to work with that. And then I still need to cut a card if I want to play one more land. I kind of want to get one more red in here. And to do that, I could cut Mind Stone. That seems kind of bad. Mind Stone's decent with Workshop, though. I guess I have all 3s. All right. Maybe I'll do that and then be a Sneak combo deck. Yeah, I kind of like where we're at here. This deck is very interesting. Let's see how this plays out. All right, let's get to it. My teammates weren't done building, and I am ready to roll. Well, I think I'm just going to mulligan this hand. I don't have blue. I don't have any early plays. Okay, this I will keep. I think I'll put an island back. And I think I don't even play the Candelabra here because I have this Forensic Gadgeteer, and I would like to make a clue off playing the Candelabra. Plus, it doesn't do anything in play for me here. So, all right, time to draw a Mana Rock or a Ruby. Those would both be pretty effective. Oh, he took the Noble. All right, that's where Cuneo went, huh? All right, I think I still wait because getting an extra artifact in play off the trigger is going to be pretty important. Another Mana Dork here. Yep. Ooh. Cobra into fetch land. Ooh. Okay. Cuneo is going off. Let's see what this is. What am I hoping to draw next turn? Oh, Mox Ruby probably. Just like most turns. Unruly Crisis. Oh, Hull Breacher. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. Makes a lot of my cards worse, I will say that. Okay, Forest. Let's just cast Gadgeteer and pass. And turn 2 Hull Breacher, huh? Well, my Caracas looking a lot worse. I would much rather have Hull Breacher in the deck I ended up in, but, you know, so be it. Titania, get back Verdant. Trigger Cobra, too. If he's got... This is turn 3? Jeez. This is our mulligan into a slow hand against Kineo's net draw. It doesn't seem like it's working out well for me. What could I draw here? I mean, Mishra's Workshop doesn't even do anything. I can't draw Channel Emrakul in the same turn. And he gets to hit me for 4 here with his Hull Breacher. No, he's just not attacking. All right, well, Coalition Relic. Make a token. And my teammates have... Do they have Strip Mine and Wasteland? Let me just check. I know they have at least... They have Wasteland and Strip Mine. Okay, so I can play the Academy without too much fear, and then play Candelabra. And unfortunately, I have all these clues. If that wasn't for that Hull Breacher, I would actually just be able to play the Nexus. But we're not in a position to do any of those things. So I guess we'll just pass the turn and hope to draw something good. What would be sick here? How far are we from casting Emrakul? 4, 8, 11, 12, 13. We're actually pretty close. Any artifact would definitely get us there. I mean, drawing Portal, even Portal doesn't kill the Hull Breacher. It just kills a Noble, a Cobra, and a Elemental token. Okay, there's Island in what? We're slamming something? Time Spiral? Yep. All right, yeah, that's enough for me, actually. I'm not going to win this game. All right, quick game 1. So, Titana's Tidebinder doesn't even stop Hull Breacher. I don't really have any answer to Hull Breacher. I think I'm just going to get Hull Breachered. If that happens, that happens. I could put in Oust and Sunfall. I don't think so. I don't think that's great, because then I'd also have to take out the red, and my mana would still just be horrendous. All right, well, I guess let's just hope that isn't what happens. I'm on the play here. This deck's capable of some good ones. Interesting. So this hand, if I draw a blue, gets me a turn 4 Emrakul. I could also draw Channel. Because if I can play Gadgeteer, and it didn't look like he used a deck full of removal spells, I can play Gadgeteer, and then I have Basalt Monolith, Infinite Mana, Emrakul, plus Mere Battle Ball. So I think this is keepable. Oh, well, that was a really, really good draw. All right. Let's hope I don't get this blown up. Next turn, I think I just play... I could have a counterspell. Oh. Why don't I just play the Simulacrum Synthesizer then? If he counters it, then so be it. Oh, well, I guess it didn't matter what I played there. I guess that was the worst, or one of the worst ones, because I take damage. Land here gets me Emrakul, because if I draw a land, I can play Monolith, cast Gadgeteer, untap Monolith. Okay, Cobra. What's he Cobraing into here? Oh, okay, that's a beating. That is a beating. All right, land. Okay, Island's good at least. So let's do the Synthesizer here, because this also will let me try to set up for a land on top and give him something to blow up. Chromatic Star. I think I put that on the bottom. All right. I feel like I have a pretty good shot here. Even a Hull Breacher doesn't do much. And if he doesn't blow up the Synthesizer, I at least have the backup plan of Basalt Monolith making a construct. Oh, he's playing Nissa, blow up Synthesizer? Perfect. That works for me. Okay, because now I get to Basalt Monolith, Emrakul, Forensic Gadgeteer. Let's go. Okay, draw. Monolith, Gadgeteer, Monolith, and we're going to Emrakul here very shortly, and that's going to be lethal. It's easier it's going to be faster to just get up to 15 than it is to tell him I have Emrakul, because he'll want to see the Emrakul anyway, so it doesn't really change much. Okay, and I guess I should leave mana floating, or just leave this thing untapped, just so I can re-go if he has like Solitude, though. If he had Solitude, he would have already done this, so 16 and 17, Emrakul. Whoop. Boom. Looks to me like a nice little turn 5 through a remand and a bunch of removal spells. All right, on to game 3. So he's got Pick Your Poison, he's got Nissa. Yeah, those don't make me want Nettle Cyst or Lava Spur Boots in my deck. I don't think I want Regrowth. I do think I want Karakas still. It's also just great in my deck anyway. I guess there's no real situation where I'm taking that out. Is it worth putting an Oust in off of like Windswept Heath, Razorverge Thicket, and Plains? Yeah, I don't really think so. I think I'm just gonna fire this off and hope for a Mishra's Workshop opener. I've got a lot of good plays I can make if I hit a Workshop. Mox Ruby also good time to make an appearance. Game 3. Oh, there we go. How do I always draw no blue mana? This I'm not gonna mulligan though. This hand, if I draw a blue, this hand becomes really good. Oh, that's not a mana accelerant at all. All right, blue, 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 blue. Oh, that's a blue. All right, let's not play the Mox because I don't want to get it blown up, but I get to go probably Trinket Mage here on my next turn. And then, I mean, I could Gadgeteer, Scavenging Ooze. I really don't care about that either. Let's see. Or I could just Gadgeteer. I mean, what zeros do I have? I just have ones. Those don't even do that much. Let's just cast the Gadgeteer here and hope that this does something. It means I don't have to miss any good artifacts. All right, Courser. Okay, yeah, that's fine with me. All right, Memory Lapse would be an amazing draw here. Island is fine, I guess. Let's go Relic, Investigate, and I think I'm going to crack this clue now because he could have Hull Breacher. Oh, it only costs 1, right? Oh, Channel? Okay. I have double green now. It's funny, I can't actually play Bonnie Paul. Well, I can channel Trinket Mage and get a Chromatic Star, but also I could just cast Bonnie Paul. That also works. Okay, so he's got Island on top. He's got Time Warp in hand. Emrakul would obviously just be an amazing draw here. I'm hoping... looks like he's got Hull Breacher maybe. That's kind of what I'm suspicious of. So I guess I don't really want to play the Ponder. I could play Bonnie Paul. I could also play Trinket Mage. He's got Time Warp. Yeah, let's play Bonnie Paul. Actually, tap this for blue, blue. And see what he does. Because if he remands this, then I get to Ponder. All right. I kind of don't want to Ponder here. Because if he has Hull Breacher this turn, he's going to play it. Kind of assume that's what's going on. And if it's not what's happening, if there is no Hull Breacher, then I'm also pretty happy. So, Smuggler's Surprise, Mill 4. Okay, now he has Hull Breacher. Doesn't have Time Spiral, though. So he gets Hull Breacher and then probably an Island, sure. And he's going to pay a life to spin the top. Okay, Hull Breacher continues to plague me here. That's just kind of karma because I was the one who passed it, I guess. But I just need to find Emrakul here. I mean, he's going to make sure he gets Hull Breacher into play. Oh, he might be tempted by the Titania line. I don't think so, though. I think Cuneo is too kg for that. We'll see. We'll see. The thing is, I have a card draw spell right away here. A Cryptic Command. Oh, he's going for Titania. Oh, that's so much better for me. Okay, now I actually have outs to do something. Okay. Because now he gets back a Verdant, but he can't play the Hull Breacher. I have one turn. Oh, finding a Wheel of Fortune here would be awesome. Okay, I get to draw a card when I attack thanks to Bonnie Paul, but let's first ponder. Let's find Emrakul. Let's go ponder. Memory Lapse, Sicarian Infiltrator, Simulacrum Synthesizer. Interesting. What do these things do for me? I mean, Memory Lapse is clearly pretty strong. It's got a 5/3, 6/5. Because I can draw the lapse, and then I could draw one more. I could also channel Sicarian and play a bunch of Sicarian Infiltrators. That's kind of neat. Let's see. When this, put a land card from your hand or graveyard onto the battlefield. Oh, this goes really hard. Hold on. What if I leave Memory Lapse on top? Draw Simulacrum. I think this is awesome. Hold on. So let's go Waterlogged Grove. Draw a card with the Waterlogged Grove. Attack here with Bow and I think Bonnie Paul. So I attack, I draw another card, and then I'm going to put Waterlogged Grove onto the battlefield. So now Bow's even a 5/5. And I'm going to go channel, Simulacrum Synthesizer, play a bunch of Sicarian Infiltrators, which enters the battlefield, and those have 3 mana cost. Oh man, this is going to be so cool. If he had just played Hull Breacher, this game would have been a lot harder to win, but maybe he would just get beaten down by these things. I don't know. Okay, I'm at 20 still. So 19, channel. I have this Memory Lapse too, so let's add blue, and go channel 1, 2, Simulacrum Synthesizer. Make it to Clue Token. Oh man, this is good. This is good. Scry 2, bottom, and then I'm gonna pay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 11 mana. So I get 5 of these, and I get 5 synthesizers. What if I go to? I'm dead to Cryptic anyway. Well, I have the lapse, but I would be dead to Cryptic anyway. Let's just do this. Cast with Squad 2. 5. Boom. I go down to 5 here, and then I get to put these on the stack. And so auto yield to this. Oh, this is so cool. All right, and then these go on the stack. All right, and auto yield to this. Oh, there's my Academy. Sadly, I already had to play my land. And auto yield to this. And I mean, I guess I could have saved some life to channel out like a Coveted Jewel, but it doesn't really seem necessary to do that. And here I could channel out a Talisman, but that also doesn't seem necessary. So I think I'm just going to pass the turn. He can spin a top if he wants. I have 6 17/17s. Oh, he gets to eat Bonnie Paul. Oh yeah, the Scavenging Ooze, that's going to get it done. Discard Forest, I suppose. And you got to have something pretty good here. Lotus Cobra is not. I mean, Lotus Cobra plus another fetch land could get you enough mana to do something. Oh, there's the blue for Cryptic. Is he going to tap draw? And then I'm going to memory lapse it? Okay. I mean, I don't really see what other choice he's got unless he's got a different play. Oh, Time Warp, sure. That's also... Either one is going to get memory lapsed. And then I will attack for 1,000,000, and that'll do the trick, I believe. Boom, that'll do it. Oh, that was extremely satisfying fashion, and we don't have to play against Hull Breacher anymore. Boom. All right, time for round 2. Playing against BK, who's playing like 5-color control, you know, the sort of thing he likes. And this hand is definitely keepable. Could really use a Tolarian Academy. That card would be a nice one. Oh, I thought I was getting mana tithed. BK just always likes to keep me on my toes. And Basalt Monolith is a nice draw, though. You get to go turn 2 Talisman, and then turn 3 Basalt, maybe? Wall of Omens, that's acceptable. That is acceptable. Academy would be, of course, the best draw. Yeah, let's play Talisman here. And now next turn I can go Relic into Pentad Prism, which is a pretty nice one, too. All right, sure. You can Spellbinder me. It'll only slow things down, because, I mean, you can take the Relic, and then I can go Basalt Monolith into Pentad Prism if I want. Yeah, probably not going to do both, though. Ooh, Bonnie Paul. I do like that. All right, let's just play Basalt Monolith and pass the turn. Definitely slamming a Bonnie Paul next turn. And I have 2 big things. I guess there's also a Battle Ball I could play, but we'll see what he's up to first. Academy would, of course, just take me to the moon here, because if I drew Academy, I could play Battlesphere and then play then untap Academy, tap it for 7 mana or 8 mana. All right, let's go. I was gonna V-click me. Oh, he's gonna ephemerate that. Sure. All right. Take your pick. I mean, I guess he takes Nexus of Becoming, probably. And then I likely play Bonnie Paul. He kind of has to take the Nexus, actually, because if he doesn't, then... Well, yeah, if he doesn't, I just Nexus one of the other things into play. So I'm getting Mega Spellbindered here. I think I play Bonnie Paul here and hope he doesn't counter it. Really? All right. Well, I guess he's got a lot of disruption here. He's going to flicker on Spellbinder and get my Mere Battle Ball too. Or he could just get an extra card out of the Wall of Omens. Lucky BK is what they call him. I guess I'm pretty far from casting Battle Ball, unless I draw Academy. All bets are off if I draw Academy. I mean, that's what's going to be kind of the story of this match. All right, I take some more damage. And Jace to get a Preordain back, sure. Portal to Phyrexia. Yeah, I guess I have to play Pentad Prism. I'm going to play Prism. It's really only going to net me 1 mana here. But I think it's still worth it, because I'm going to untap Basalt Monolith end of turn. And then on my next turn... Oh, man, he's got more? Oh, Malcolm. That's a little annoying, because now he might have 4 creatures in play, though I guess he might flip the Jace here. And next turn I can cast Nexus. All right. He's drawing a lot of cards. It's going to depend on what his disruption looks like. He's already had basically 3 pieces: Spellbinder, Ephemerate, and Mana Leak. Because next turn I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus the Prism is 8. Looks like he's going to Portable Hole. I don't know what he's going to hit. Well, whether he hits the Prism or the Talisman, if I draw a spell, or draw a land rather, I can still cast Nexus, which then lets me put Portal in. So, all right, BK's doing a pretty good job of stopping me from doing my things. Obviously, if I ever drew Academy, I would just win. Okay. And portable hole, I assume on Pentad Prism. It's kind of hard not to. Oh, he's going to get Talisman. I guess he's... Yeah, sure. He sees I'm going to untap the Basalt Monolith. And then Blade Splicer. Well, that does make the portal worse, but... Alright. Land. Academy? Ponder. Well, Ponder can find Academy. Yes, it can. Alright, so now... What am I going to do? I guess I can play Battle Ball. 3, 6, 7. And then untap Academy. Tap it for 8. Play Nexus. Draw with Nexus. Put in Portal to Phyrexia. all right. We're cooking now. I mean, I'm still pretty close to dead here, but I am not dead. So let's see if I can survive. He has 2 cards in hand, and he gets to Jace an iteration. Gets to hit me to 2, but then next turn I get to put Eagles of the North in. Blade Splicer was an unfortunate last card for him to have played that turn, just because I put 2 bodies into play. But a bit of a 2-body problem, if I do say so myself. And next turn, he's binning Teferi. That can't be great news for me. Because it's such a... I mean, I guess Teferi doesn't do that much, but it means he's probably not dying to my attacks this turn. Let's see what he's got. Shieldred's Edict. That's my only non-token creature, sure. I mean, I get to draw a lot of cards next turn. And I have this Pentad Prism that provides red, so I could still Wheel of Fortune. What did he Jace? Jace to Shieldred's Edict? Yeah, you can't kill the portal. The portal is a token, so his master plan didn't quite work out. Oh, he's Brazen Borrow it, and it's gone. That will get rid of it. I'm at 2. I mean, I guess I draw a card with Waterlogged Grove. Caracas that I can't play because I already played my Waterlogged Grove. It's a shame. All right, let's draw. Didn't draw anything. Attack Jace. Attack BK. All right, let's tap this for a lot of mana. Play Relic. And draw 2 cards. And dead. All right, well, he got me good. He got me good. He just had a lot of disruption. Does this make me want like Duelist of the Mind or Tishana's Tidebinder? I mean, he's got that disruption. Look, this deck's kind of like if they've got it, they've got it. I think that's mostly what my attitude is going to be against things. Like, I'm just trying to do my broken stuff. I don't have that much in the way of interaction. I think that's fine. Elite Spellbinder messes with this stuff pretty badly, but, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right, I'm on the play. Oh, yeah, this hand looks good. Needs... I guess I'll lead on Caracas. I'm going to get Trinket Mage for Candelabra in a second here, but I don't really need to lead on Ruby, I don't think. Interesting. I don't know if he has Spell Pierce. Let's play Ruby. Let's just cast Pentad Prism here. All right, pass the turn. And then next turn, I can Trinket Mage for Candelabra and go pretty hard here. All right, let's go Trinket Mage. I'm getting mana leaked here. Yeah, I guess I should have played my land first, but I now can Academy and cast Relic. All right, yeah, this actually works out just fine. Pass. And next turn I can just play the Battle Ball. Unless he has Vindicate. Elite Spellbinder. I have 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I have enough mana to cast it still. Boom. Turn 4 Battle Ball, despite the Spellbinder is pretty nice. Pass the turn, and now I can start using Relic to draw cards. I mean, he's pretty far behind now. Okay. Crack Fabled Passage, get blue. So Hostile Investigator, yeah. You got my forest here. I guess these double block the Battle Balls, kind of the idea. Or no, he's just going for it. All right, that's fine too. Draw. Oh. I don't have enough mana for that. 8. Wait, 9, 10. I'm 1 short. All right, that's funny. The land actually stopped me. Oh, this gives him another clue. Yeah, sure. That doesn't particularly bother me. I'm going to tap all of these. And now he goes to dead to Battle Ball next turn, and I can hardcast Emrakul if he doesn't have a way to make me discard. He's preordaining. I imagine it's going to be hard for BK to be able to both kill Battle Spear and make me discard a card. And I certainly have enough. Oh, wow, look at that combo. I certainly have enough mana to Emrakul now, thanks to this Basalt Monolith. That's 5, 6, yeah. I'm kind of surprised he didn't try to double block the Mirror Enforcer Mirror Battlesphere last turn. Oh, getting in there with Hostile Investigator. All right, wild. Draw. 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm just going to cast Emrakul here. I think that'll likely do the trick. All right, on to game 3. Yeah, he's got some interaction. Do I want Mind Stone? Do I want to make my deck a little bit cheaper? I think Wheel's still pretty good. No, let's just get in there. All right, BK, what you got for me? I had Academy out my opener, and the game was like pretty easy. Oh, all right. I'm going to keep this. I hope he doesn't have too fast of a draw. It didn't look like he had a Mox. If I draw a Mox, this hand becomes outrageously good. But even without it, I have a Memory Lapse into Synthesizer. All right, Jace is fine. Can I get Caracas and just mess up BK completely? I think I'm just going to pass, because playing Talisman doesn't really do that much for me. And I really want to get the Simulacrum Synthesizer into play, because then I can go Monolith into Talisman into Trinket Mage. Just going to do nothing, sure. Land. I'm going to play Talisman. If he wants to mana leak it, he can. What can you do? I just don't think I can sit on the opportunity there to play my Talisman. Let's see what he's got next. Jace, sure. Because if I draw a land, I'm pretty happy. If I don't, then I'm not loving my spot. Okay, he has no play, so I didn't get too punished. Oh, Mox Ruby. Okay. Mox Ruby. I don't have a Seed of the Synod to Trinket Mage for, sadly. I think... Do I play Basalt Monolith here? I think I just play Simulacrum Synthesizer. And if he's got another counterspell, so be it. Any academies? No. Forest and Sicarian Infiltrator. Yeah, I'm going to put those both on top. And I don't think I'm going to get through this without him doing something here, but, you know, maybe we're lucky. Maybe he doesn't have a play, because next turn, if this... What is this? Resto? Sure, I don't care about that at all. He can Resto his Jace all he wants. All right. He can hit me for 3. I need him to not play something too big here. He gets to flip Jace, but he has no plays with it. It looks like he's got a decent amount of lands in hand. Because next turn, if I can go Basalt Monolith, have up Memory Lapse, make a Golem or Construct, Memory Lapse his next play, and then play a bunch of Sicarian Infiltrators, that would go pretty hard. Ephemerate out. Oh, great. That means we're not getting Elite Spellbinder this turn. tap land and hit? No, we're not quite that lucky. Oh, Brazen Bar we're at. Okay. That I'm okay with. Let's draw Forest. Play Synthesizer again. Scry, Current Infiltrator, Mishra's Workshop. Okay. I guess I'll put them both on top and keep the Workshop first. Ooh, I'm feeling good about this now, because now I've got Memory Lapse, and next turn I can slam Workshop into like Nexus into Trinket Mage or something. Oh, and Nexus putting a Trinket Mage into play will trigger the Simulacrum Synthesizer. That's incredible, because it's going to be a 3-mana artifact. Wow, we are really doing it against BK's completely flooded hand. He's drawn, I mean, I guess he fetched 2 lands, but he's still drawn 10 lands and like 4 spells here or something. He didn't even mill a spell to play with Jace. I mean, I do have to watch out a little bit for the flying beat down here, but I feel like I'll be all right. Okay, Basalt Monolith. Trigger the Synthesizer. 6 mana, Nexus. I'm going to have to give up on my Sicarian Infiltrator Dreams this turn at least. Next, I'll be able to draw it in a second here. Let's go to my draw step. Let's see if he allows me to do that. He might have. It looks like he's got something here, but I'll probably Memory Lapse it. Cast into the Fire. Yeah, I'll Memory Lapse that. Hope his last card isn't a counter here. Okay, because then I get to draw, hit Sicarian Infiltrator, put Trinket Mage into play, which triggers the Simulacrum Synthesizer. And then I go get, yeah, I guess he's just Dobbs. Wow. I didn't think I was winning that game, but his draw was kind of bad, and the Synthesizer has just been doing work for me. All right, 2-0. We're getting there with just all-in Academy, no interaction at all. I guess I had a Memory Lapse. One piece of interaction. 2-0 though. All right, time for round 3. Playing against the Tank. This is going to be a tough match. I don't. Well, I'm going to keep this hand. Tank is red-black with Fiery Confluence. I don't love playing against that, but I will play a turn 1 Candelabra. If I draw any 1 or 0 mana artifact this turn, I mean any artifact this turn would just be so good. Well, not one of the super expensive ones. All right, let's go. You know, ponder something. A Ruby would still be insane here. Like if I found Ruby, 3 expensive artifacts. I'm just gonna shuffle and draw. Because I have Trinket Mage next turn, and then I have Wheel of Fortune the turn after. I was really hoping to cast Trinket Mage this turn, you know, just draw one of the cheeky cheap artifacts, so I could cast Trinket Mage and Wheel in quick succession. Because the earlier that you wheel, the better. Where there's a wheel, there's a way. Inty. Wheel will actually give Tank more options there. Oh. Okay, that's a completely different animal. Let's go Forest, Trinket Mage. I'm going to get Mox Ruby, and I could play Ruby. I think it's probably better not to. I feel like the cards I have in hand are more likely to be discarded anyway. And then next turn I can cast Portal, I'm pretty sure. I haven't done the math, but I assume I can. Let's see. Next turn I go Ruby. Yeah, this is going to be great. It's even going to discard to Inti so it doesn't die. Lele is going to be big, but Ruby, that's 2, 5. Yeah, this is going to be easy because Chaos Defiler got exiled too. I love that. Because the Candelabra can untap the Mishra's Workshop as well, so it's trivially easy to cast Portal. I might actually be able to Portal and... that's funny. I'm not going to do that, I don't think. I think I can I Portal and Wheel this turn? Let's see. 5. No, I don't think so. 6. I'm like 1 mana short. I guess I could have channeled for 1. That doesn't... I just don't really want to channel against... this because I can play the artifact and then have 3 mana up, but not enough to cast wheel because there's enough red mana. That's all right. I can just wheel next turn. I think that's better than, like, I could have gotten double green off that and paid 3 life to channel to get 1 mana. Why don't I just wait a turn here? Next turn I'll put Lelia into play probably. And then also wheel. And I'm not as worried about Fiery Confluence anymore, funnily enough. Necromancy. Okay. Yeah, all right, that's a beatdown, I suppose. I could also put in I could put in the Seasoned Pyromancer here. So if I portal in the Seasoned Pyromancer, I'll discard Mountain Channel. I don't really want to cast Channel this game anyway. That sounds better than putting Inti into play. I was going to put in Lelia because, like, it just puts the most onto the board, but this looks good. I guess I got a little punished for not attacking with Trinket Mage. Discard Exile's Mana Vault. Oh, okay, could actually play land Mana Vault. That was pretty good. Oh, Simian Spirit Guide into Mana Vault, funny. Okay, yeah, let's get the Seasoned Pyromancer here. Because if I hit some artifacts to play before this, it'd be nice, and it gives me an extra blocker. Ooh, Vaultborn Tyrant. I can cast that. Let's cast that. 3, 4, 5. Candelabra, the Academy. So I guess I'm not playing Wheel this turn. Yeah, well, I guess I already played my land. And I'll just keep hitting here. It turns out that Wheel was not necessary to be cast here. I mean, his Chaos Defiler is gone. If he has an exile removal to kill Vaultborn Tyrant, that would be kind of annoying. But next turn I can get Inti back, and then let's see. Yeah, I've got a lot of options. Basically, it's really hard to get this off the board, especially since it comes back the first time it dies. Obviously, he could just kill Portal. He's going to unearth the Inti, so he's kind of turned off the Portal here. This has to be a flyer. Oh, Headliner Scarlet. All right, that's a lot of damage. I'm going to take 8, 10 damage. Oh, no, the Inti can't attack. Oof. Okay, so I'm taking 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. Carnosaur got exiled. He's got to discard a card. Hopefully it's a creature. That'd be really funny. I guess I shouldn't have attacked with Trinket Mage here. Okay, and let's see what gets exiled here. I'm taking 9. Archon of Cruelty got exiled. All right, I'm at 4. I can attack back for 11. That's not quite enough. I could lose now, though. That was actually a pretty good draw, I think. Let's play the Coveted Jewel. Because I'm gonna assume that my Academy is gonna tap for the more mana than untapping Workshop. Oh, Caracas is kind of nice. I could Caracas and maybe make him discard the Headliner Scarlet, though. Honestly, he's going to have a ton of cards to play. I'm going to play the Caracas, but I am still just going to wheel here. I think add 3 red. Add another green. I'll leave a red floating in case I draw like a sneak attack. Let's just cast a big wheel. Okay. Lelia, Exile, Swamp. This is 4 mana. Untap these 2. Yeah, I guess I can't do anything without tapping Academy first. So let's untap these 2, paying 2. And how can I get the most value here? I guess it probably involves playing Forensic Gadgeteer. The Headliner Scarlet was a lot of damage, though. Oh, I can gain life off Vaultborn Tyrant, so that's my goal. I definitely have to play Mishra's Workshop. If I play Gadgeteer and then cast Coalition Relic, is that good for me? I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 artifacts in play. So then I could play Workshop, or I could play Battlesphere, and I could still leave up Caracas, which I think is better. I could also play, well, actually no, what if I play Synthesizer? Oh yeah, Synthesizer, and then play Battlesphere. Yeah, that sounds just awesome. So let's play Synthesizer. Scry 2. I kind of like both of these. Yeah, sure. I'm going to draw them both in a second here. And could I play Coalition Relic first? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because the Coalition Relic is going to spawn a token. And that's going to gain me life off Vaultborn Tyrant. Yes, yes. And then Academy, let's just play Battle Ball. And then get another thing, gain more life. Make some tokens, get another thing, gain more life. Oh, the synthesizer has just popped off here. I guess I didn't need to attack with the token, but... Or the 1/1. All right, and I'm just going to pass. I'll let him exile an extra card. He doesn't have that much mana. He's going to be able to exile a bunch and see a bunch of cards. I'm just going to leave Caracas in hand, or up untapped here. He exiled a face-down card to Headliner Scarlet. And now I've got a bunch of 13/13s. I'm at 13. And that was a pretty good turn 6 there. I will say, I so rarely get to play with both Tolarian Academy and Mishra's Workshop, so getting to play with both was pretty nice. Synthesizer with Vaultborn Tyrant, that kind of did the thing, and I think Tank Fiery Confluence is very far from winning the game here. Name Sticker Goblin. Okay, I guess like some wins start this way. Into the full 6. Okay. I don't know what you can do with that full 6 mana, but it's something. Confluence, blow up construct, blow up construct, blow up battle ball, deal 1 to everything, and then I bounce the Lelia. Okay, here's Chrome Mox, exile and Faithless Looting. Yeah, let's see what this is. Memory Jar. I have 10 cards in my deck. Wow. I guess I'm glad I didn't get decked here. Crack the jar. Sure. I don't think I need to Caracas anything right now. And I guess this isn't optional, so I got to make sure that I don't kill myself with Vaultborn Tyrant Simulacrum Synthesizer here. I feel like I should be okay. I can bounce 2 of Tank's blockers and then attack, and has to block this. Yeah, I mean, even the Battle Ball does it. So let's see what he's got. I don't think he's getting his wriggling his way out of this one, if I were to guess. And indeed he did not. All right, we're up a game. I kind of think I just want to hope to draw a turn 2 channel Emrakul against this sort of matchup. It's going to be tough. I don't think these other cards really help. No, I think we've got a perfect deck, and we're on to game 2. All right, here we go. Academy and Synthesizer in my opener. I'm in for that. So let's ponder to look for Mox Ruby or any other cheap artifacts. Ooh, Mana Vault's tough. Hopefully I get a Caracas to bounce the Legend. Forest was not a great draw, though I suppose if I hit Channel Emrakul, it'd be sick. Well, I'll shuffle that and draw. Not land, please. I guess that was very much not land. All right, well, let's see. A lot of Tank's cards that he can kind of accelerate out get kind of hosed by Caracas, which is nice. Whoa, is this a turn 2 Carnosaur or something? What is going on here? This is a lot of mana. Name Sticker Goblin into something, maybe? Guess we'll see. Turn 2 Headliner Scarlet is not the worst. I guess I'm going to go Forest, because I'll have plenty of blue off Academy. Forest Prism. And then, you know, if Coalition Relic wasn't alongside 2 lands, I would have considered that, because turn 3 going Synthesizer and then cast Coalition Relic and getting a token would have been pretty nice, but it didn't seem like the jam here. Ooh, that's a beating for Tank. I think Tank had Carnosaur, got so excited, tapped 2, played City of Traders, went to slam it. It's double red. Now you can't undo the Mana Vault tapping because you played City of Traders, and because Tank played City of Traders, he's got a City of Traders in play. That's rough. That's rough. He's asking, I can't undo that. It's like, yeah, you took a game action. You played a land. It's like, I'm not looking to win games because my opponent taps their Mana Vault and passes. But some part of me does not mind someone getting punished for just like, I don't know, just read your cards before you start tapping lands and playing spells and tapping Mana Vault, then playing City of Traders, then realizing you can't play your spell. That's on you. So we take those, and now it's going to be really hard for Tank to win this game. I will say that. And in fact, Tank is not winning this game. And that'll do it. So, let's say Tank didn't have a great play that turn. I was going to go untap, just play Synthesizer probably, but if I drew another artifact, it could go pretty hard. This deck was sweet. It needed a few more cheap artifacts. Maybe I was crazy not to play like Boots and Mindstone, but well, here's the problem. And maybe I shouldn't have played those. Mishra's Workshop and Academy have gotten a lot closer together. Like Academy is still better, but it used to be, let's say a year ago, Academy was like here and Workshop was like here. Like not every Academy deck would even play Workshop, and you'd always want Academy over Workshop. Honestly, I'd rather have Workshop in my opening hand in this deck. It casts Basalt Monolith, Coalition Relic, Relic of Sauron, Coveted Jewel, Nexus of Becoming, and also the Simulacrum Synthesizer and the Sicarian Infiltrator. That's actually a lot of stuff. This deck, of course, had both, and every time I drew both, it was pretty easy, it felt like. When I drew just one, it was still pretty good. The Caracas pick, I would do that again. It did almost cost me, but then Caracas was crazy good against Tank and BK both. It's just so good at bouncing everything. So this deck was sweet. Simulacrum Synthesizer really earned its spot today. This was kind of a banner day for Simulacrum Synthesizer, and with that 3-0, we're in great position to win the draft. You know, we take those. Had Tank played a Carnosaur there, maybe I lose, but you know what? That didn't happen. And we'll take the 3-0. I appreciate you hanging out. Thanks for watching today. We've got a lot of cool stuff, and this deck had Channel Emrakul and all these other things. Nexus of Becoming, quickly becoming one of my favorite cards. I like Vaultborn Tyrant a lot too, and overall, this was just about as good as it gets when it comes to Academy Workshop decks. I just love the Infiltrator Synthesizer combo is one that's going to stop me from cutting either from the cube for quite some time. All right, I got a new draft coming up tomorrow. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.